what's up, everybody? Sorry I kept you waiting there. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. It's good to go live once again. What's up, Leonette? Curse and blessings. I am Devel. Andrew W.T. Cohen. You're missing the H there, Mr. Cohen. What's up, Diana? All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast for, what's today? Wednesday, April 21st. How was your 420? Did you smoke a lot of reefer? Were you guys productive yesterday? Were your friends productive? Did you see all the posts and updates of the people that are highly dependent on THC? How sad. How sad is that? Look at you. Smoking weed to feel good on a Monday. Isn't Monday the day of productivity? Oh, no, on a Tuesday. Even worse. That's the worst day of the week. And how do you manage? You smoke weed. Look at all your pothead friends in the face and ask yourself, is this person better than me? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, guys. I think we give potheads too much credit. You know, everybody's on there saying, "Oh, if you smoke weed, it's not bad for you. If you smoke weed, it's healthy." Have you seen the lies that people tell their doctors in order to get that marijuana card? You know how many people don't know how to file taxes, but they know how to get that card for marijuana? There's people out there that don't know how to file their taxes or understand cryptocurrency, but they know where the best weed is in their neighborhood. It's a sad world we live in. By the way, I have weed here in my garage as I say these things. If you guys haven't seen my recent posts on Instagram, check out that one show I did in front of a bunch of potheads last year. I think it was in October. I just went on stage. There's a whole bunch of people high as fuck, right? And I go on and I try to perform in front of them, and they're all just like, have you ever seen somebody judging you while they're high? The nerve of some people looking you in the face and criticizing you while they're high. That's just such a silly thing. It's like, dude, don't give me that look. Look at you, man. Don't give me that fucking look. All right. You're not making good decisions in your life either. All right. I'm here to entertain you. Alcohol makes you way less valuable to society. I got a little buzz last night with that being said. Right? Dr. Aldringrith. Fuck, man, this dry cough is fucking me up. Am I dying? Did I get re-rounded? Dr. Aldring is laughing. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Miami Succulents? Welcome back. Yeah, 420 is overrated. And you know what it is, man? Marijuana is eventually going to be legal. Thank you, Leonette. Thanks for the confirmation, Leonette. Oh, Woodhouse. Thank you, Woodhouse. The nerve of Leonette showing up and saying these things. Don't speak like that. Most people that like to judge are the ones that need to focus on themselves. Oh, look at Diana with the voice of reason. Well, speaking of rejection, guys. Oh, did you see that segue? That's today's topic. Have you guys been rejected recently? I think I get rejected every fucking day. Here's a little secret of my life. Hell, I think everybody can agree with this. I think every day you get a little bit of rejection. Every day somebody rejects you. You try to merge into the lane and the guy moves up, rejected, right? You get pulled over, cop shows up. You know why I pulled you over? Oh yeah, officer, I missed the sign. I didn't know it was there. He goes back into his car and you're there praying to God he's going to let you go. And then bam, you got a ticket, rejected. You slide in the girl's DMs. It just says seen, rejected. You think you're getting a stimmy check and you open up that mailbox, rejected. I think every single day, us as humans, we get rejected one way or another, right? We don't get our way. And, you know, most of the times we think it's their fault. And you know what? Yeah, you may be right. It could be their fault. Some people just don't understand that you are a valuable person that doesn't smoke weed. And you're trying to live your life responsibly, but they don't give a fuck. They're going to reject you. Drunk into Uber. So when it comes to rejection, man, one thing that I've learned is that rejection, man, when I get rejected, only certain things make me feel bad because, all right, here's something else that I would share. Whenever I get rejected by women, guys, I it doesn't bother me. It's like I'm immune to it because it's happened so long in my life. Like whenever a woman rejects me, whether it's like left me on red, she puts me in the friend zone, she doesn't want to hang out, or she says she wants to hang out, but then says I can't or whatever excuse. Like for me, those are just one of the things in my life that I have so handled that when rejection comes my way from a woman, when I shoot my shot, it doesn't bother me. And thank God, because it allows me to continue shooting my shot repeatedly, one after the fucking other, right? Because I'm a guy, I'm in my 30s, right? I'm fucking shooting my shot, going in. I'm going in over and over and over. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. And in reality, it's their loss, which allows me to kind of feel better about it, or at least that's how I justify it, right? Whenever a woman rejects me, I'm like, you don't even know what you're missing out on, right? Because I believe in myself, all right? I believe in myself. And so when a woman, or, this goes for the ladies too, if a guy rejects you, they don't even know. That sex must be amazing. And the guy will never know. He'll probably DM you in the middle of the night anyway. What you doing? You up? And then you leave him on red. My mom rejects my girlfriend all the time. Well, hey, man, that's quite the story. Why is your girlfriend getting rejected from your mother of all people? You try to bring her home for dinner and your mom's just there looking at her like, I don't like this woman. Who is this woman you're bringing into our family bloodline? Oh, there's nothing worse than someone in your family telling you who you can and can't date. It's like, well, I didn't fucking ask you if I can date this person. I said they're coming over for dinner. Okay. Did I ask you to marry dad? Huh? Did I have a say in that? So then shut up. Oh, man. Let's see. Diana says rejection is a good thing because it helps you grow as a person. True that. Woodhouse says, La Suegra don't play. Yeah, fuck that, man. Over my dead body will I ever allow anyone to tell me who I can and can't date. Unless it's Kevin Samuels, man. That guy knows what he's talking about. If you guys haven't seen Kevin Samuels, dude, I've been going on a binge on YouTube. The guy is fucking hilarious. You got to fucking go in, man. Watch that. Not only do you grow as a person, but you learn that you needed something different. Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're just justifying it. And that's a normal thing to do. You justify it whenever you get rejected. Booty on point, though. Exactly. You can't deny the booty, mom. I have needs too, Those things are necessary for growth. Wow, Diana has been rejected a lot. And then you got to like meditate after you sound like you go out by yourself whenever you get rejected, Diana. You're like, I'm going to go out and go for a walk. And I'm going to contemplate life. Well, here's the thing. So like I said, when I get rejected by like the dating world, it doesn't bother me any, right? Like I'm like, fuck it, right? On to the next one. However, I wish I could do that for all forms of rejection. Because rejection for me, I sometimes feel that certain kind of rejection can drain you a little bit of your energy, right? Like you wake up one day, you're full of energy, you've got your cup of coffee, you're feeling amazing, you're ready to tackle the day, you're being productive, you go work out, right? And then somebody, I don't know, a customer or somebody just gives you a hard no. I don't want that. I want this. And it's like, well, I don't provide that. Well, then you can't help me. And you just will be like, all right, well, I can't help you. Then you just walk off and be like, what a fucking asshole. Wow. You believe this person talked to me like that? You believe this person rejected me in this manner? And it can be draining. And then you go walking around with that feeling in your head like, oh, can't believe people like that exist. Rejecting me, the fucking audacity of this sort of person rejecting me in this way, right? And it's all in your fucking head, and the person wins. And there's some sort of sadistic side in the other person that gives you that rejection. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you an example. I'm going to give you a fucking example as to why this show is called Rejection. First of all, I want to point out that Diana actually said that I'm adopted by the streets. Well, Diana, you know, somebody that waits on the sidelines at a bar in the middle of the night, I'm not surprised that you would say that. All right. I've met you and I've seen you waiting for a guy to go pick you up. You're just there leaning against something. You're just waiting for the dude. It was never me. But I've seen all the other guys approach you at the bar. In due time. It's coming. I'm a happy woman no matter what, because I do what I live most when I can, which is singing and dancing. I'm a happy woman no matter. You copied and pasted twice. Did you write it down somewhere? And then you're like, I'm going to fucking say this twice. Did you spell check it? I'm sorry if you have the wrong idea about myself. Oh, no. Well, no, it's what you wrote, Diana. I don't know. You wrote it. Don't reject my assumption from what you wrote. How dare you? I have people approaching me all the time. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry if you have the wrong assumption of myself. Yeah, people approach me all the time. Oh, that's funny. Good save. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give you exactly what happened as to why this. So I'm working on this new project, right? I go out and I start talking to some people that perform comedy shows in other cities. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a collection, or rather convening people that are career driven, quote unquote, from what I can tell online, right? So these comedians are out there and they're producing shows and they're doing podcasts and so on and so forth. And, you know, someone with my prestige, all right, or at least I think I have prestige, you know, sends them a message, be like, hey, man, I see you're out there working, you're doing your thing. Listen, I'm bringing people like you and like-minded comedians together so that we can have a networking event and let the people know where we are in Florida. That way we get to connect all these different cities in our state, so that when we go to places like Chicago or you know, Illinois or Oklahoma or Texas and all that, we can then use our prestige here to get work there, right? And I got a lot of people saying, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of people think like, yo, this is a great idea, let's do it. But there's always like one or two that's just like, are you doing something cool right now? No. Some guy literally just writes no with a period. I was like, I don't even know you, bro. How fucking dare you? You know, you get rejected by somebody that you hardly even know. I was like, hey, and then you tell them something like that could benefit them. Like, hey, man, what's up? I'm doing this event for comedians in Florida. It's free, right? I'm just making you look good. You tell me and everyone else about your projects or whatever. And then the guy just writes no. And you know what the worst thing is? He added me as a friend. That's the worst, when you get rejected and then they still take the extra step to be your friend. No, but let's stay connected on Facebook so I can see how successful that shit is without me. Fuck them. But it's funny to think, because now that I'm more mature, now that I felt the rejection from someone I don't know, and then my energy dipped, and I'm like, why is my energy dipping, man? Fuck that guy. Right? And then I saw his show got postponed, and I'm like, good, karma. I have rejected people that I see that have bad intentions. Well, yeah, I mean, anybody would, right? But what is a good indicator of someone with bad intentions? Diana. All right, before we get to the second half of talking about rejection, let's talk about our sponsor, everybody. LEU Venus is a health insurance agent and a subject matter expert in the world of health insurance. So use him as a resource. If you have questions, he has answers. The people he helps the most are those who do not have health insurance because they believe it to be unaffordable, and those who do have insurance and are complaining about how much it costs. He can help anyone, anywhere with anything regarding their health insurance. So call him today, 305-335-3944. And that's Eliu Venus, ELIU.VINAS at USHadvisors.com. And he helps everybody all over the nation, not just Miami. All right. Eliu Venus has good intentions. Do not reject him as your health insurance agent. Oh, there you go, Eliu, a little extra. All right, let's keep going. All right, Diana, you're talking to yourself at this point. They make hiss sounds. Yeah. Well, hey, man, you can't control anybody's opinion of you, right? But you know what's the best revenge? When you do it anyway and they're not there and they see you fucking doing it, and then they come around, hey, man, can I be a part of the thing I rejected you about? And you're going to be like, no, with a make sure you say no with the period at the end. Oh, man, you know, when I first started MiamiComedy.com, I too went through a lot of rejection. Rejection is actually a very normal thing, guys. All right. So don't let it ever deter you. Rejection is something that you've got to go through, because, you know, life would be very weird if everybody just approved everything you did. You know, you got to get a couple of no's when they keep talking about getting a visa. What's up, Shumi Albert? Welcome. We're here talking about rejection. Yeah, so I think every day we get rejected, and some people can take rejection more than others. I can, but today this one was one that I had to take a note of, because I've never been rejected in this way. And then I felt the energy dip, and I'm like, no, this doesn't have to be this way. I can actually navigate by saying fuck that and keep going. And guess what? I did. I was about to have a date with a 20-year-old and rejected it. Well, and he was too young. Well, the fact that you said I was about to goes to show that you're wishy-washy, that you gave him the impression you were, and then you said no, which is the worst kind of rejection, when you lead somebody on and you're like, no, never mind. What the fuck? Then why are we so far into this? I felt like I wanted to see if I was going to feel it or not. Yeah, don't reject people like Diana does. Manny, the real MVP, he didn't reject me when I wanted to do comedy. No, I reject people, but I don't reject them in a way that's sadistic. You know, some people are sadistic by nature. Like when they reject you, they get like that. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fucking ruin that guy's day. Oh, that feels good. Woo. So people probably get a high or a rush rejecting people. Like Diana, I'm going to say yes now, but later I'm going to say no. And the guy's like, hey, are we still on for today? No. Oh, it feels so good. Block him. Block him so he knows you mean it. I have another date soon. See, Diana is an issue, guys. Thank God I never approached Diana. I knew from a distance that Diana was trouble. Diana's talking to multiple guys, and he breaks all of their hearts. Don't do it. And you know what? I never did. This is all the way there, waiting like a trap. Like the fucking like the breadcrumbs leading up to the box with the fucking string that you pull in, the box just fucking snaps shut. That's how I see. That's how I see Diana when she's at Sweet Caroline. Oh man, I haven't been with anyone in 2 years. She sounds dangerous. Exactly. And then they try to compensate it by saying, I haven't been with anyone for 2 years. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. Oh, I've been celibate. Ah. Let me see your text messages. No, that's none of your business. Exactly. All right. Let's see how to deal. Let's look at how to deal with rejection. Walter says Diana rejects guys because she wants to help them grow. There you go. Woodhouse says, bet she has the live, love, laugh sign at her crib. Yo, Diana, they're going in. You're getting roasted, yo. Oh, shit. Hey, everybody's going in on Diana. Maybe you are. That's why you are judging me. I'm not judging you. It's a comedy show. If you can't take the heat, get out the live stream. Is that the way it goes? That can be a script. Exactly. You nailed it. All right. Dealing with rejection. And it's a teen magazine. Oh, teenagers are probably the ones that deal with rejection the worst. All right. Why does rejection hurt sometimes? Sometimes rejection hurts. It often feels personal, like we weren't good enough for someone or something. And that can lead us to lots of other negative thoughts or feelings about ourselves. And sometimes that emotional pain can feel similar in our bodies to physical pain, feeling your heart drop, getting a headache, or feeling woozy, noticing a rising fight or flight sensation. Yeah, I noticed a rising fight or flight sensation because I actually felt like I wanted to, like, bob and weave and just fucking give him a good 1-2, be like, fuck, think you are, right? But you can't because the guy's all the way in Sarasota and you're in a garage in Miami. So it didn't work out. Couldn't make that connection. Couldn't give him the 2-piece in the biscuit because he's so far away. And that's the thing about the internet. When the internet makes you feel bad, you get even more in your feelings because you can't do shit about it because the person is in God knows where. You ever played like video games online and then some guy fucking kills the shit out of you in a game and then you're just like, oh shit. Oh my God, fuck you, Maverick 1068, whoever you are and wherever you are. And then you're just there laying in bed like, whoa, can't sleep because the guy's anonymous. Like, I fucking hate Maverick. Oh. Icar Anza says, vulnerability is the ability to learn. All right, Diana, we get it. Diana's kind of going through her life story right now. Have you been rejected recently? I have. Just today by some comedian in another city. But the way he did it was very sadistic, where I think the guy kind of got a little high off of it. No. Like I wrote him a nice, hey man, what's up? I see you're doing cool stuff. You want to hang out? You want to get on Zoom and get connected? No. All right. See ya. Vulnerability is the ability to learn. Right. We went through that. That's what Diana is still talking about right now. She's still in it. All right. So here we go. Check this out. Before rejection. One way to take the sting out of rejection is to be ready for it. This doesn't mean that you should stop caring about things or stop taking risks. Exactly. Don't stop taking risks. See, she's still going. Look at that. Still going. What's up, Anya? Instead, it means thinking about why you want things and experiences, what it means when you can't have them, and recognizing where you may need supports to help you feel less alone if and when rejection happens. Here are some things to consider. Wow. Yeah, this is going down a very emotional road. I didn't take it for the record. For the record, ladies and gentlemen, I don't take rejection this seriously. Okay. It's just something to laugh at because I know people out there do. So this is actually a great article to look into right now. So check this out. According to this, before rejection, this is what you do. Diana, I think you're drunk. I've never seen you type so much so quickly. All right, you can go ahead and judge me because only God can judge me. She just keeps talking. Good. Let me see. Recognizing rejection in your life. Maybe your friends don't like the movie you want to see. Oh, that's one right there. And it's the little things like that hurt the most. Is this the view? It's the little things like that hurt the most. You guys want to watch this movie? And then you got like 2 other people there like, no, it doesn't really look that good. Well, then fuck you then. Oh yeah, they're playing your favorite song in the car. right? You guys want to listen to Drake? Man, fuck Drake. All right, well, fuck you. Get out of my car. You ever rejected an Uber driver for the music he or she listens to? Hey, man, can you go ahead and turn the music down? I was like, this is my fucking car, man. You fucking listen to whatever I play. Don't forget to leave me 5 stars. That's one of the things you should review Uber drivers on. What kind of music did they play while they were driving you around? Be like, was the Uber driver friendly? Yes. Was the car tidy? Yes. How was the music? Whack. This dude was playing top 40 hits. It's like, all right, dude, I've listened to Ariana Grande for the last 10 years. Can you not? All right, I'm trying to relax. I don't got to listen to this shit again. All right. I got rid of my car to ride more Ubers, and this song is giving me a headache. Learn from taking risks. Rejection can happen when we take risks. That's very true. And only the risk takers know how to take rejection. That's what I've learned. You got to learn how to take rejection, man. Rejection is a sure sign that you're out there to try to make it. When you're trying to make it, people will reject you. It's a normal thing. Imagine if no one rejected you. Everybody would have been big. Then what's the whole point, right? What's the whole point in trying to make it big if everybody's big? You're going to get rejected. Imagine, I love Ariana Grande. Yeah, I know. It was just the first thing that came to my head because every time I drive through the expressway, I always see the top 40 hits billboard, and Ariana Grande is just there looking off to the side with like that glowing aluminum makeup. You know that makeup that girls put on that's like, it looks like they put on fucking chrome and it's just like shining right back. Like you take a snap flash photo and it just flashes you right back, right? It's like, God damn. So every time I see that face, I'm just like, yeah, Ariana Grande. What's the redheaded guy that for some reason he became a pop star with everybody else? It's like you would see Nicki Minaj, Ariana Grande, and some redheaded guy with glasses. I'm like, who's that guy? who's the guy with the red hair and the glasses? Ed Sheeran, yeah. Ed Sheeran, that's him. How the fuck did Ed Sheeran not get rejected being a pop star? That guy does not have pop star qualities, and so for some reason, the music business was like, "Come on in, man. Come on in here with your flip flops and your acoustic guitar. We're gonna put you right after Cardi B and Nicki Minaj." Like, Ed Sheeran, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh man. Rejection is a sign that you try to hit on Diana. Yeah, exactly. Imagine listening to pop music to guide you through relations in life. Exactly, Icar. Why the fuck would you do that, man? I love when Uber drivers ask you what you want to listen to. Extra tip if you hand me the AUX cord. Yeah, Uber drivers should give you the AUX cord. That's like one of the best ways. Oh, wait a second. Someone purchased something. I didn't see who it was. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Big Jish. My dude. Big Jish coming in hot. You can't stop mentioning me. Yeah, because you can't stop typing. All right. I'm here to help you out. I'm not trying to reject you, Diana. You obviously need attention, and I'll oblige. Thank you, Big Jish. Appreciate you, brother. All right. And, ironically, the total estimated earnings I have on the stream so far is 420, just like yesterday. Wow. It's a sign from the universe that I should smoke weed tonight. All right. Let's continue. I'm going to go ahead and go a little bit over because I know yesterday I was supposed to do a show and I didn't get on. So I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 shows in one. All right. You see, because I'm a good guy. I'm going to teach you how to handle rejection in your life. And then that way it'll be a beneficial pile. Oh, wait a second. Shout out to It's Me, Chrissy. Thank you. It's me, Christy. All right, guys. I can finally buy dinner with today's stream. I'm gonna go out there to the nearest Walmart grocery aisle, and I'm gonna get some dinner on you guys. So appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, wait a second, and shout out to all the administrative assistants. It's Administrative Assistants Day. You are a good guy. No, I'm not, Diana. I will only hit it and quit it, especially if it's a girl talking to multiple guys, because who do you think you are thinking I'm going to stick around when you're getting hit on a daily? No fucking way. Ain't no way. Just like my dude Future say, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, if a girl talks to multiple guys, I don't stick around. I don't wine and dine them. All right. I just be like, look, you know what it is. I know what it is. Let's leave it as it is. That's my motto. You know what the worst situation is to be in that a lot of girls try to pull off? I'm going to go ahead and share it here. Manny Samuels is back. Every time I talk about guys and dating, I just picture me as Manny Samuels. You know what the worst thing is? Have you guys noticed that like girls will talk to someone else when you're on a date with them? Have you seen this phenomena? Have you seen this phenomena when you take a girl out, right? You're at a bar or whatever. It's just you hanging out with her. And then how do I know? I'm about to tell you how I know. It's me, Christy. So you go to a bar, you're hanging out with this girl, right? It's vibing. People are dancing, people getting COVID. You know what it is, right? People just out there. And then, you know, some guy walks up to the girl you're with, starts chatting her up, and she replies. Oh yeah, really? And they're just there, just chatting, and you're just there like, yo, what the fuck is this? I'm buying this girl her drinks, right? And it happens more often than you think, guys. This is a common practice that a girl will do this. And so when I see that happening, I go to the bartender and be like, hey, split the tab. The tequila and the margarita is hers. I got the rum and coke, and I just pay off the tab, and I just move right on. Hey, you know, I don't know what it is, man, but like they think, hey, you know, no one is really obliged to do it. You know what, girls? It's open forum. Do whatever you want. I'll tell you a story, and you know, let's keep it on the rejection topic. This was a double rejection. I'm going to share with you guys how a double rejection occurred, and I got the last laugh. I'll give you guys a story about a rejection. So it was actually one of the listeners of the podcast. We went out on a date, and she was a very expensive girl to go out. She wants to go to all the fancy places, right? She's a fine girl, not going to lie. She's very pretty, very attractive woman. Took her to this dining area on the top floor of some hotel or something. And we're hanging out, right? And, you know, we're vibing. We're having a good time. And then like some guy approaches her, starts talking to her. And, you know, whatever, man. So, you know, she's not entitled to anything. So I let it happen. I'm not the jealous type, right? To a certain extent. It's like, all right, she can have her conversation. And then she's like, all right, let's go keep dancing. So she gave me the attention right back. She's like, oh yeah, I just talked to the guy for a little while. Let's go dance, right? So we're just dancing, drink a little more. It's getting hot and heavy. It's time to go, right? As we're leaving, she's like, I want to get some weed. You know where to get some weed? You know, these fucking stoners out there. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking 2 a.m. This girl wants to get weed. It's like, weed. You want to go on a fucking adventure looking for weed? Why can't we just continue the night? Why do we got to do this? But she was like adamant. She's like, no, I want to get some weed. Let's get some weed. And I go, look, I'm not gonna go out and find weed for you because you're just saying you want weed. And she's like, all right, well, if you're not gonna help me find weed, then I'm gonna stick around and go hang out with the guy. Right. So rejection number 1. And then I go, okay, you want to hang out with that guy? Do you have it? And I was nice enough, right? Because I'm about to leave, but I want to make sure she's okay. It's like, do you have his number? Do you have a way that you can get in contact with him? And surely enough, she did. She took the guy's number. So I'm like, all right, go ahead and contact him. And I gave her a kiss on the cheek. I was like, all right, well, thanks for tonight. I had fun. And I left. Bam, last laugh. And then she messaged me. Red flag. Yeah, exactly. And then she messages me the next morning like nothing happened. Hey, are you streaming your live podcast today? No. I didn't respond. I didn't even read it. I just read like the first, when you get like new message and it says, hey, are you podcast? Delete. The nerve of some people to think they can act this way and then the next morning pretend like it didn't happen. It's like, oh, fuck. I don't know. But that was a good story about rejection. And I felt great about it because I handled it like a G. I handled it like a fucking G. I was really proud of myself. I was like, I didn't succumb to no bullshit. I made sure she was okay with whoever she was talking to, right? It's in your hands now, sir. And I did the right thing. I went home and I fell asleep. I didn't get angry. I just fucking walked away. And let me tell you guys, like I always tell you men, you got to learn to walk away. Walking away as a man is the most important skill you can learn in dating because some of these girls, when they act up, you got to walk. If you don't walk, she's going to walk all over you. Oh, you got to walk away, man. Some of these girls behave really bad and it's because society lets them. You got to walk away, bro. I'm telling you. Walking away from men. Yeah, you girls do it all the time. We should learn how to do it too. Women walk away from men all the time. And if guys learn how to do the same thing, I'm telling you, man, your dating life will be so much better. You guys are terrible. You guys. I reject men all the time. I like to sing. I like to dance. And I like to tell men, let's hang out, and then say, no, you're too young for me. You guys are terrible. All right, let's continue. All right, 11 more minutes and we'll bounce. All right, 7 o'clock. Here we go, guys. Let's continue talking about rejection. All right, another thing to do to recognize rejection in your life is avoid putting all your eggs in one basket. Exactly. That's exactly what I did. I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. I knocked the basket over. Man, fuck these eggs. Men are more comfortable alone. I don't think so. I know a lot of guys that will bend over backwards because they didn't get their way. Believe me, I've been there. You see, now it's back and forth. Now she's saying women are more comfortable alone. All right, whatever, guys. Say whatever you want. Go ahead and argue because in the end, someone's going to get rejected. I love being alone. Wow, man. It's sounding like Diana is plotting to be on an episode of Forensic Files. She would wait by the sidelines of a karaoke bar, waiting for men to hit on her until the wrong one approached her. He never made it home. All right. Rejection can hurt because we put a lot of energy into believing that things are supposed to go a certain way or that one thing we want is necessary to make us happy. But doing that can cut us off from other unexpected or exciting possibilities. Exactly. While it's good to put energy into a relationship, it's also good to put energy into friendships or hobbies so that you don't put too much pressure on one person for your happiness. Yes. Exactly. Let's say it again. While it's good to put energy into a relationship, it's also good to put energy into friendships or hobbies or your business. Or you can never go wrong putting energy into your business. Look at Diana just hogging up the chat. Diana, can you take it easy, please? Oh, man. Look at this. Look at these red flags here, guys. Look at this red flag right here. You got it wrong. No, I don't know for now. I ain't be alone. That red flag right here. Look. Oh, my God. Just back to back. Oof. Do not slide in Diana's DMs. Just kidding, Diana. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for making the show more interesting. There you go. See, I brought it right back. See, but no, those are the kinds of people I avoid right there. Like the ones that just, they can't stop. They're just going back. All right. During rejection, toxic. Exactly. During rejection can happen in lots of ways: in person, online, by phone, text. I I don't, you know, some people say that rejecting somebody via text message is not appreciated. But I think, well, men get rejected via text messages and DMs all the time, right? But I think certain kind of rejection can happen through text messages because it's convenient. If you don't owe anyone anything, it can be convenient, right? You just use your text messages. You can go on YouTube Instant Messenger. Hell, you can dump somebody on a comment, right? On a Facebook comment, be like, this meme is whack. I don't want to see you again. I think the more intimate the relationship, the less likely you should reject somebody through text message. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like, you know, you can't divorce anybody via text, right? Like if you say something like, I'm no longer interested, or I don't want to hang out tonight, that's fine. But if you say something like, I want a divorce and I'm keeping the kids, like on text message, or even worse, WhatsApp, like you're going to divorce me on WhatsApp? On a TikTok message? What the fuck? How did you find out she wanted to divorce you? She fucking replied to a TikTok I put up. Oh man, if you really want to reject someone, do it via standard mail. That way it's certified. Yeah, you got to go see, you got to get it notarized. Yeah, I'm looking to get a notary. What are you looking to notarize? A rejection letter that will arrive in 2 to 3 days. This guy really put the time. Did he really use a quill pen and ink to write this? You know what? That's a very respectful way to reject somebody. Like the more time you take to reject someone, the more respectable it is, the more considerate it is, the more time you take to reject somebody. So if you write somebody a letter, look, I really appreciated our time together. I had a great time. I enjoyed it. You're a great person. It's not me, it's you. Signed, Manny G, and in cursive. And then you just pick up this paper. You're like, who the fuck still writes in cursive? Right? It'll probably soften the blow when they realize you're a fucking nerd writing letters in cursive. They probably won't even be mad at you. They'll probably feel ashamed. They're like, I dated this guy? What a loser. Oh, we're having fun today, guys. Here we go. All right. Is this a long one? All right. During rejection. You know what? This is actually a pretty good article. During rejection, take time to cool off. It can be a good idea to take some time away from someone who has rejected you. Sometime. How about the remainder of time? It's good idea to cut off somebody that rejected you. No, don't cut them off. I'll go ahead and I'll share this with you. Another little tidbit I've learned about rejection. When a girl rejects you, don't cut them off because maybe the timing was off. Because, you know, girls, they whisper around the wind. You know, they're like little willow wisps. Just they'll say no one day, but then the next day, bam, you're in, right? So never get upset when you get rejected because maybe it was just the timing. Because there's been times where I've been rejected 3 years ago. And then, you know, I got rejected in 2017 and then I hit in 2021. You know what I'm saying? Never say never. There's been times where I've been rejected and I still hit years later. All right. Because I stayed in tune. I kept liking all the thirst traps. Right. She kept liking my memes. And then you just work towards it. And then one day, next thing you know, you just fucking, you know, you wake up out of a drunken slumber and you're like, yo, I fucking hit it. Holy shit. You guys ever had sex with the high school crush that rejected you? Oh, that's the real fountain of youth right there. That's the fountain of youth, man. All those girls that rejected you in school, when you hit it, you get alive again. You're like, oh my God, I'm alive. I feel 20 years younger. You give the younger version of yourself a high five. You're like, fuck yeah, dude. We did it. Imagine 20 years ago being rejected via beeper. Yeah. If you don't go fishing, you'll never catch a fish. Rejection beats self-ejaculation. Never try, never know. Did you just come up with that? Global thrills. Rejection beats self-ejaculation. Doesn't even have to rhyme. Just the word usage is perfect. All right. Next thing is during rejection, allow yourself to feel all the emotions you feel. There is no right way to feel when you've been rejected. Of course there is. Rejoice in the fact that you got rejected in attempting something. Some folks feel disappointed, sad, angry, reinvigorated. How's that one? I'm ready to move on. Yes. All of those emotions are valid. Remember, nursing your feelings is your responsibility. It's okay to need support, but consider other people you can go to instead of making the person who rejected you deal with your feelings. That's another one. Yeah, you don't want to put your feelings on somebody for something that you haven't handled on your own. This pretty much is gotta be an adult. If you feel bad, you can childish shit is that I feel bad. Let me go over there where you are and make you feel what I felt. Wham. Surround yourself with supportive people. Being around people who make you feel good and care about you can be very helpful. Just because someone has rejected you doesn't mean that there aren't lots of other people who do not accept you. All right, in an ideal world, man, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't think I have friends that give a fuck if I got rejected. Hey, Willie, you know what happened to me? I slid in the girl's DMs and she just left me on red. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me things like that, man. All right, don't think that we have some kind of bond where you can just share shit like that. I don't want to hear it. That's what my friends would tell me, especially in the comedy game. What's up, Jimmy? What's up? Hey. What's up, J. Leon? We're here talking about rejection. I should stay on more often, man. You guys really tune in when I do a whole hour. It's when the 30-minute window. You guys like, fuck that. All right. Or take time to be alone. This is for Diana. As great as family and friends can be, it can also help to be by yourself for a little while. It's okay to lean on other people. Oof. Don't lean on me, though. I don't need that burden. Some people like exercising or ice cream. Oof. Those are two big extremes. If you handle rejection by eating ice cream, that's a bit rough. If you go out for a run, a little bit better. I prefer if you get rejected, you go out for a run. That way, you feel good at the end. You're just like one step closer from doing this again, or one step closer from looking better than the person that rejected me. Diana, you're high. There's no way you're typing so much random stuff on here without you being somewhat inebriated. Build your self-esteem. Being rejected can make us feel bad about ourselves, but try making a list of your accomplishments or things you like about yourself. This can be helpful in reminding you of good things about you or good things you still have in your life. If you're struggling to think of anything to put on those lists, ask people you trust to help. That one I don't get. Yeah, that one I don't get because I just don't take it in. Talk to professionals. All right, now we're getting into therapy. Fuck that. But who goes to therapy after rejection, man? I guess maybe I'm just talking for myself, man, but like I can never take rejection to the point where it's like, I got to talk to somebody. What happens? Like, she doesn't want to go on a date with me. Oh my God. Like a therapist should raise their rates when somebody comes around with that bullshit. You want to talk about somebody that didn't go on a date with you? Well, my rate is $350 an hour. It's like, it said $250 on the website. Yeah, but this is some bullshit. So, I'm going to have to raise my rates for, focusing my skill set on this. I deal with traumas, PTSD, people that lost their children through custody battles. You coming in here because some girl that's on TikTok rejected you, man. It's $350. All right. Healing takes time. Wow. All right. Now we're getting into the deep side of rejection. People need healing from it. That's crazy. As much of a cliche as it is, time does help. Healing can't be rushed or predicted. If you end up feeling better for a bit and then worse again later, it's okay. Healing can look like a curved road with ups and downs. No, I think this is bipolar. I think that's what you're describing here, writer. Your experience will be unique to you, influenced by your situation and or nature's rejection. All right, next one is taking it personally. It feels like someone rejected you out of personal reasons. Maybe it was, and that's okay. Maybe you have different interests, different values, or different goals. Just because one person doesn't like or appreciate you doesn't mean that other people won't. All right, yeah, guys. So at the end of this whole article, it ended up being some weird seek help because you got rejected thing. That's weird, man. Well, then again, this is for teen health source. Yeah, that's why we're reading teens, you guys remember what it's like being a teen. How many sad songs did you listen to as a teenager? You know what I mean? The teenage market is full of sad songs because your emotions are all rampant. They're all over the fucking place. You had to cry by the lockers and shit. And then looking back, how awesome was it being a teenager in the first place? Right? Like we're there being sobby about our, and then when we look back, it's like, oh my God, take me back to my teen years without the crying. Why do you think teenagers went through that emo phase in the early 2000s? Emotional. I can't fucking believe it. Keep taking risks. Keep shooting your shot. The hurt or experience of rejection can sit with you for a while, and that's okay, but it's important to find ways to work with that feeling, not be limited by it. Rejection might be a part of your life experience, but it doesn't define you as a person. You have lots to offer. There you go. And that is it for today's Miami Comedy Podcast. I want to thank everybody that bought badges today. A big shout out to Big Jish, It's Me, Christy, and Woodhouse. Thank you guys so much for contributing. If you guys want to help out, go to miamicomedy.com/podcast, become a subscriber, leave us a review. Let us get the word out on all the fun conversations we have on this show because you are the guest. Diana was the guest. All right. You guys jump in here and we just riff on a topic that's beneficial for everybody involved. All right. You can take it anywhere you want. That's the magic of the Miami Comedy Podcast. You are involved. All right. miamicomedy.com/podcast. I'll see you guys next time, 6 p.m. Have a great night. Bye.